What's up? What's up? What's up? Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Good vibes, good vibes. Um, this is gonna be part 4 to rock the crowd. Like basically, this show's gonna be about in 1995 when my group, Major Threat, went to Jack the Rapper. Um, while we was there, we saw a lot of artists who are big now, and we got a chance to perform with some of them. But I'll get to that. So basically, our group, um, we was into battle rap, heavy, gangster rap, and we was mixed with a little hip hop. Cause we all was from Pittsburgh, so you know we had that hip hop in us, metaphors, all that. But our main thing was battling. So we went down there on the mission to battle anybody and everybody we seen. We was catching people having ciphers, but we turned them into battling. A lot of people didn't want to battle, they walked away. But the ones that did want to battle, we kept on going. There was one incident where we snuck into an after party. Come to find out it was Seabo's after party. Um, we got a chance to meet Seabo for the first time. And we really didn't know who he was. And then we found out later on who he was. He was the big time rapper from the Bay Area. Um, we also didn't know, because when we come in, we see him getting interviewed. We didn't understand how serious it was. We didn't know it was Source Magazine at the time. Um, one of my youngins had to tell me later on that it was Source Magazine and our names ended up in the unsigned hype. Um, but what had happened was, when the camera left, we chilled and we was talking to Seabo. And my one buddy Solomon, he was always into battling. He had a point to prove that he was the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? So he goes straight to this cipher that was going on and the camera was on. So I seen the camera go that way, so I went that way. My other two buddies, they was always trying to get signed with somebody, so they stayed and they talked to AWOL Records, who was, if I'm not mistaken, that was the label AWOL Records that Seaboy was on. So me and my buddy, we go over there, we start trying to get into a battle, turn this cipher into a battle. So we start battling MCs. Now, there's a time when he taking turns, okay? So like each person would go, then one of us would try to go next. And we'd try to turn it into us battling that person who just went. So I'd be like, yo, I got this guy right here. I'd be like, hey, you get him. And we kept battling people. Now there was times where it happened to me once. In this one, it always happened, but in this particular battle cipher, it happened to me once. It happened to my buddy once, where come out, and another person would try to rap too, and we'd just keep rapping, until the next person stopped. And that ended up that was real interesting because you just in their face just like until that person stopped, and it was real interesting. The beats was just going. It was on beats. It was a DJ. Sibo came over and he was just in the background. I think he spit one verse. It was mainly about, hustling and stuff, but he seen our style and he was like, wow, we made the whole circle leave. To whereas they was, I don't know if they felt it was disrespectful, but like, when incidents like that would happen, that person would just leave. And then after we ended up battling somebody, they would leave. So it got to where we was by ourselves, rocking the crowd by ourselves. Or rocking the camera, I should say, by ourselves, because we got rid of the crowd. And we did like 3 of our songs for the camera. And that was just like one of the incidents that stuck, that we was battling. So then we hear that there's a stage for people who's talent, that's upcoming the next day. So we goes over there, we talk to them, and they was like, come back at 9 o'clock. So we came back at 9 o'clock. They didn't even listen to our demo. Came back at 9 o'clock. He listened about 2 minutes of our demo. He told the people to take us over there. Come to find out, we goes through this little tunnel or this hallway. When we come to the other side, he didn't even want us to perform on the unsigned people perform. He put us on the professional stage. So we get up to this stage. It's a giant stage with screens everywhere. They had the people with the cameras on you. And it was one of the most amazing performances that I ever did. Where we was like performing with the professional people. And got a chance to meet Def Squad a little bit, somewhat. Like, they cheered us on, basically, and it was like, do a good performance, have fun, kill them, basically. Kill the crowd, get them, yeah. Go get them type stuff. And it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Keith Murray gave me the mic. It was Redman, Hurricane G, and Eric Sermon. The performance was outstanding. It's something that I never forget. I wish we could have did like some more appealing songs, but we did like some radio songs. But it all came out to be a good performance, a good experience. We saw people like Wu-Tang, before Wu-Tang even came out. We saw J-Rue the Damager. We seen a lot of people out there. DJ Polo. Just a lot of people. I can't even remember a lot of the people we saw. But in all well, it all ended up well. And we had a great time. But yeah, salute to all of my Major Threat crew. Solomon Mathino, Lovey, Keith and Ike, boy, y'all missed that show. But there's a lot of shows I miss with y'all, so that was a good one though. Had the camera on us, had the cameras on us. That was projecting into the screens. It was a heck of an experience.